look down, look down.
Though the Civil War would bring an end to slavery in the United States, its effects lasted for generations afterward, and some would say have still not entirely faded away.
The stain of slavery in white eyes continued well after the death of slavery itself. There was a presumption of superiority on the part of most whites and the presumption of inferiority of blacks.
What it means to be as an American, it means to subscribe to the Declaration of Independence. That's the way we measure our success as a nation. We have tried now for almost 150 years to somehow address the kinds of inequality that slavery created.
I think it is probably that we have not had an open enough dialogue to move beyond what history created.
In Black American culture, the history of slavery is still a little painful, so it's not embraced. There is a tendency to skip some 200 and odd years of history because it's a history of slavery.
Perhaps understanding slavery better and understanding its complexities, its diversity, and the resistance that was offered will help us better cope with what's coming in the future.
We're learning that slaves were able to carve out a niche, a social and economic niche for themselves, wherein there was strong family development, strong cultural development, and that kind of evidence feeds back now, I think, on contemporary Black community to help us to better understand that long road that's been traveled since leaving Africa. So slavery it's changing.
Once 3,000 descendants of a slave community appear on the grounds that their ancestors walked upon, you never again think of that historic site as a white-only historic site. It is always, it's etched in your vision, in your mind. The most vivid memory I have is an elderly Black man walking through the planter's house and looking around, and he said, "You know, we did some fine work, didn't we?" Priceless.